Hey, pleasure to meet you. My name is T-Doc. Welcome to the interview. First things first, tell me about yourself. This is the opening question that you get asked at every single interview. So today I want to share with you how to answer this question delicately to set yourself apart from the crowd and pocket that dream offer that you always wanted. This video has two parts to it. Part one, I'm going to talk about the best mindset when answering this type of question. Part two, I'll talk about the strategy to come up with a great answer with an example. Mindset. A lot of people take this question as just a conversation starter, but it's so much more than that. You oftentimes hear the interviewers say this, "Oh, we just want to get to know you better as a person. Don't feel stressed out and anything." The question is, do they really? Do they really just want to get to know you better personally? Yes and no. Yes, they want to know if you have the qualifications and soft skills to be competent at this job. Admit it or not, they're checking boxes at the other end of the table. No, they do not care about anything that you did that's outside of what this job entails. So don't talk about some life-changing volunteer experience that you had back in high school that has nothing to do with this job. Only give them the punchlines. Think of it as an elevator pitch. You have 2 minutes in an elevator with an investor, and you're there to pitch a business product. In this case, you are the product, completely separate from yourself as a person. I'm saying this especially to the introverts out there who are like me. I know how incredibly uncomfortable it is for us to self-promote, but that's not an excuse for us to fail these interviews. You have to think from a third-person perspective to package yourself as an appealing product to sell to your interviewers. Sounds intimidating, right? Good news is there's never been an easier sales pitch, because your client literally did all the market research to the highest accuracy and granularity and presented the market demand right in front of you. Wait, what's that? The job description, right where you applied for the job. And that is the key to our strategy of structuring a solid answer in the next section. So with that elevator pitch mentality, here's what I usually do to compose my answer. I would put the job description on the left and my resume on the right, go through the qualification section on the job description, and compare them against the experience on my resume to find the matching points. Pick out the work you did that exhibits the desired skill sets and attributes. I will usually have 3 to 5 points to talk about, just so that if I forget anything, I have some backups. Oh, make sure it's under 2 minutes. And don't script the entire thing. It will make you sound calculated and robotic. That's the last thing that you want at the interviews. Now let's look at an example together. Here's an entry-level risk analyst job posting that I found on LinkedIn by an asset management firm, Millennium. This is what their job description looks like. I went on to find a random sample resume on the internet. I purposely chose a mediocre resume just to show you that you don't have to have a glamorous resume to enunciate yourself in a memorable fashion. Let's start with this desired qualification. Excellent SQL, R, or Python, and Excel skills a must. Familiarity with Shiny a plus. Sounds like a data programming heavy type of role. Switching over to the resume, as we can see, this guy had some experience in SQL and Excel, primarily around VAR and risk appetite. Emphasize that and how much in depth that you've applied these programming skills, as well as the impressive results from your work. Write down these notes on your resume the night before your interview to help organize your thoughts. Next, familiarity with equity markets or any financial markets would be helpful, as would prior experience in a risk management group or trading operations. Looks like our dummy had some kind of training on the financial markets. That is a long list of topics. When interviewers see this, they typically know that you're not great at any of them. So just narrow that down to a list of only the markets that this team focuses on. How do you know that? There's this thing called Google. Lastly, We've covered 2 technical qualifications. Now let's try to fit in a soft skill. High sensitivity to details, strong sense of urgency, and strong organizational skills, ability to reason through and solve open-ended questions. Easy peasy. They want someone detail-oriented and good at organizing. This guy was doing 6 reports daily. I'm sure you can tell some good story out of that. Open-ended problem solver? Sure. Reducing that shipment time by 25%. That's something impressive to talk about. That was the meat of the sandwich to your elevator pitch. I will usually add something in the beginning and at the end. In the beginning, you can just give a quick overview of your current status. For example, my name is Joe Bruin. I am a rising senior at UCLA with a major in economics. In the end, I typically finish the pitch with my interest in the company and the position. Just real quick, saying something like, I've always been fascinated with the investment world. Millennium is one of the world's top tier investment management firms. It'd be a fantastic opportunity for me to start my career here. Really looking forward and excited about this opportunity. Ta-da! Mission accomplished. In the end, I just want to address the biggest misperception about these self-introduction questions. People think they would need only one self-introduction for all the interviews that they're going to. Wrong. You need many. You need one for each and every interview that you're walking into. Make sure to customize your self-introduction, your elevator pitch for every employer that you're meeting with. Like I said earlier, they don't care about any other awesome but irrelevant experience that you had in the past. Only the ones that meet their criteria. I'm not telling you to make up anything just for the job description, but to dig up, to reflect on your past experience, to find those matching points. In a future video, I do want to do something for you guys as a way of giving back to this community. I can't describe how grateful I am for all your support. So I want to do another demo of doing these customized self-introductions for different jobs. So I want you to send me a copy of your resume along with some jobs that you're currently applying for, with the job descriptions, obviously. And I will tailor a number of self-introductions, or should I say elevator pitches for you on those different jobs. I'll make that another video. Make sure to cover your personal information. Make sure to remove all the personal information on there. If you don't, I'll do it for you so your privacy won't be breached. Yeah. Oh yeah, as for how to send the resume, click on my profile. It's in the bio. And let me know what you think about this video. I'll see you in the next time. Peace.